Peace, peace, go hard, family. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that button down there for your brother. Subscribe to the channel. I tell if you don't know who I am, my name is Kwesi Boyd. I've relocated to the Gambia about 4 years ago after going over about 7 or 8 years ago. You can check my channel out. I tell my story. I've been very influential in the repatriation movement in the Gambia, working with some high-profile people there. You can check my, page, and it's a whole story behind that. But it's been an amazing journey for me. I wouldn't change it for the world. I only look for continued success. I only look for continued success. And I've been in America. They call it the hells of North America. And since I've been here, it's been a rash of epidemic of mass shootings. Mass shootings. It's an epidemic of mass shootings in the country. And, 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 people in comparison to 300 million plus. That could be, every single life is precious. Do not misinterpret me. However, on the larger scale of things, this is my concern here. On the larger scale of things is these incidences will impact movement. It'll impact personal freedoms. And I know there's a few of you out there that understand this, and I have a lot of friends that we talked about this for in the past. We talked about, the whole system. We don't have to go into, newer order and all of those ideas. We talked about the system. We talked about those ideas, and we saw a lot of changes, and we're seeing more changes. I saw a video this morning about the NFL. Now they have their first transgendered cheerleader. And normally I don't make videos about things that I see, recently I have. And the mass shootings was one I did a video about. But when I saw this morning, I was like, wait a minute. One of the most masculine sports outside of boxing and MMA, football, where it's all about brawn, and it's all about power, and it's all about masculinity, it's all about testosterone. And you have, and the cheerleaders were always there as sexual objects, or they were there just to, arouse the audience, I guess you can say. It's a carnal, sport. It's a carnal sport. They're there to arouse the audience. And we're not going to spend a lot of time on it. I have friends that are gay and lesbian, so that's just what has become just society in the U.S. and American society. And things have definitely changed where we're seeing a date and time like this. And like I said, if you're in America and you're fine, I don't have anything against anybody, and what they do or how they do it, but as far as I'm concerned, I know my value systems don't reflect the overall value systems of this society that we live in. It doesn't. And I heard on what Tucker Carlson said, and he quoted someone when he said, "What one generation accepts, the next generation will embrace." Which one generation accepts, the next generation would embrace. And I was actually going to go and I was going to show the individual, but you can go ahead and Google it, because, I don't want to, have my YouTube channel marred by what America and how America sees and do things. So as we know, as a global force, it has lost all of its power. It has lost all of its esteem, and everything that we looked for in American society, all of that stuff has, faded away. And many of us are looking, especially if you're looking at this, you're looking outside of America. There will be challenges. However, when we see things like this, we got to ask ourselves, you know, where is this country going to be in, 10, 20, 30 years, especially with the mass shootings. A lot of liberties have been taken away. A lot of freedoms have been taken away. For those who aren't aware, the financial system is not doing well. The IRS is like never before has the IRS been operating the way it has now, just in terms of its enforcement. Its enforcement over the past 8 years, the IRS and their enforcement. The banks, the banks are doing, you can barely do 4 or 5 transactions without the bank, doing some type of fraud hold. Oh, we're having a ton of fraud going on. And we know that they're slowing down the financial system. You guys have to look at all of this stuff. This is stuff that's happening. So we have to prepare and plan for that. We have to prepare and plan for, we can't be reactive. We have to be proactive and be ready, to secure ourselves, to secure our value systems. So, what do you guys think? Anything can happen in America. It's like, if the only thing America won't allow is polygamy, though. When you think about it, the last thing, everything else they'll fight for. Everything else they'll fight for. American, the American society, American, where they're pushing the value systems to this open society. So it's something to think about. Check me out, Kwesi Gambia. Check out some of my videos there. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, if you're looking to hit me up, kwesiboyd at yahoo.com. That's KWESIBOYD at yahoo.com. Enjoy your day.